What did the sick chicken say? Oh no, I have people pox. Rather than chicken pox, people pox. All right, Austin's butterfly, building excellence in student work. So just watching that video once more and thinking about high quality work. Think of these questions. What did Austin do after finishing his first draft of his butterfly? Did he give up? Nope, he continued to edit. What kind of feedback did Austin receive about his first draft? Constructive criticism, right? Constructive feedback, meaning that he was able to take that feedback and produce something better in his next draft. And what did Austin do with the feedback? He used it. He was like, oh, don't make them so round. Don't make the wings so pointy. Okay, make them longer. I could do that. All right. Let's take a look at our mystery bird riddle number 3. This bird has bright and colorful feathers and a long tail. It has a heavy and sharp beak. Its beaks, I think it only has one. Someone must have wrote that a little funny. Its beak helps it crush seeds and cut through fleshy fruit. This bird has gripping toes to grab onto branches or to grab fruits and nuts. So what bird is this? What bird do you think this is? It's a macaw. Oh, awesome. All right. Beautiful macaws. They're so colorful. So let's take a look at a bird notes. What bird did you choose? So what bird was in the picture, in the mystery riddle? A macaw. What 2 body parts help that bird survive? It says it has a heavy and sharp beak and it has gripping toes. So heavy and sharp beak and gripping toes. Why does it have a heavy and sharp beak? To crush seeds and cut through fleshy fruit. And what about gripping toes? To grab onto branches or to grab fruit and nuts. How do those 2 body parts help the bird survive? We've already answered that. And now draw a picture of your bird. Label beak, feet, and feathers. All right, friends. So open up to your next page in your composition notebook. Let's first answer these questions. So on your next page, it'll say EL 4-22nd. Today is Earth Day. Earth Day. So on our composition notebook, I'm going to label EL 4-22. And I'm going to put number 1. What bird did you choose? We're going to write macaw. M. I don't know why it's all capitalized. M. I'm just going to capitalize M, lowercase a, lowercase c, lowercase a, lowercase w. So number 1, macaw. Remember, there's 2A, so we're going to write 2A and 2B. Oh, my alarm's going off. Awesome. So 2A, what 2 body parts help that bird survive? So we have a heavy and sharp beak. And 2B, ooh, gripping toes. Gripping toes. And then we're going to write 3A because on 3 it says, how do the 2 body parts help the bird survive? So 3A, we're talking about heavy and sharp beak. So what does the heavy and sharp beak do? We're just going to rewrite that sentence. Its beak helps it to crush seeds and cut through fleshy fruit. So you guys should be writing this down too. I will show you my page once I write it down so that way you kind of see the layout, but it's similar to the 21st. So if you flip to the 21st, it's going to be pretty similar. So 3B says, how do the 2 body parts help the bird survive? So now we've talked about the heavy and sharp beak, how that helps it survive. Now we're going to go to gripping toes. So let's take a look. This bird has gripping toes to grab onto branches or to grab fruit and nuts. So I'm just going to rewrite that sentence. This bird has gripping toes to grab onto branches or to grab fruit or nuts, depending on which day, what the bird eats that day. And on number 4 it says, draw a picture of your bird labeled beak, feet, and feathers. So I provided this image. You might want to pause. Pause the video if you need some more time. This is a beautiful bird. So we're just going to do a quick sketch. Just a quick sketch. All right, so we are going to label the beak, the feet. I'm pretty sure it has feet, we just can't see it. The wings, and the feathers. The feathers are on the whole entire body, so it does not quite matter. So I'm going to share my document with you. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Let me reshare it. Awesome. You should be able to see it. So on my next page, my next available page, I had this. So EL4-22, we wrote the bird name. We wrote 2A and 2B, which were the two body parts. The two body parts that help this bird survive, right? Well, actually, yes, it says two body parts that help the bird survive. 3A pertains to 2A, so the heavy and sharp beak, that 3A sentence talks about 2A, and 3B talks about 2B. So gripping toes, and then down here is how does this body part help the bird survive? So this bird has gripping toes to grab onto the branches or to grab fruit or nuts. And then I drew my picture. I labeled the beak, the wings, the feet, and the feathers. So this isn't going to be an Austin picture. Tomorrow we are going to try to produce an Austin picture, okay? So if today you're just doing a sketch, that's completely fine. But I need you to write this down, to answer those questions, and to draw your picture and label it. If you need to, pause the video, friends. Good job.